Hi, my name is Naomi, and I work with women to help them heal their relationship with food and their body so that they can find freedom in their lives, lasting freedom. So today we're going to get to know the inner critic a little better. The inner critic, our body critics, our face critics, that part of us plays an enormous role in how we got into these negative cycles with food and our body image. Now, I find that many women hate their bodies. And this hatred literally corrodes our quality of life, our vital connection with our bodies, with ourselves, with life. And many of the women who approach me for help to heal their relationship to food and their body say that self-hatred directly fuels the negative food behaviours of both binging and self-deprivation, like dieting. Binging for many women can be an act of defiance. A part of them might say, I'll look the way I want, I'll do what I want. Or binging can be soothing, the soothing of the shame that comes when we criticize ourselves. Self-deprivation, grueling exercise routines, diets, pushing ourselves. These can all be our desperate attempts to make this critic, this body critic, this shamer, stop hating on us in our minds. Now, our body critics have a positive role. It might be hard to really believe that when we've really felt the hell of living with an internal critic that looks at us and criticizes us and shames on us. But through coming to understand our body critics and appreciate how hard they are trying to work to protect us, we find actually that our negative food behaviours literally melt away. Maybe not overnight, but little by little, we can soften and become free from these negative, burdensome food cycles. Now, I've created a guided meditation to facilitate this. So you might want to pause the video here and take some time to prepare for that. Make sure that you're alone, that you won't be disturbed, that you're in a quiet setting, and that you have the time to put aside to this. See what feels right to you in terms of, do you want to do this meditation clothed or naked? When we do it naked, it can really take us to a deeper level of truth. But you might not feel ready for that now. And I invite you to really listen to yourself. You can, of course, also do this meditation several times at different states of undress. If you do it naked, you might decide to use lotion. I find lotion can be a really nurturing way to take care of ourselves. Just applying it to our skin, even massaging ourselves gently. It can be something really loving to do, and it can help us access those more vulnerable parts of ourselves. Start lying down, either on a mat or on the floor or on your bed. Lie with one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Breathe evenly and naturally. And notice how your hands move up and down as your belly moves up and down. up and down. See if you can keep your breaths flowing and connected. So once you've breathed in, breathe out. And once you've breathed out, breathe in one continuous flow. Now say to yourself these 3 sentences, or just whichever one resonates with you. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for my body to receive love and acceptance. I am a channel of unconditional love, and my body is receiving this endless flow. Now slowly open your eyes and sit up. Take in the sight of your body with a soft, receiving gaze. Keep breathing steadily, evenly, naturally. Feel how your body feels from the inside. Gaze at your body and also begin to apply lotion if you have any, starting where your instinct guides you. It may be your feet, your knees, your belly, your shoulders. Let your instinct be your guide. Take your time. Notice things you may have never noticed before. Dwelling on small details. See if you can see yourself with new eyes, with curiosity, and even wonder at the miracle that is you, that is your physical being. Parts of your body may be really familiar to you. Parts may be like meeting yourself for the first time without that critical lens. While you gaze and slowly apply the lotion, stay open to the presence of any body critics that may be present. Any parts of you that try to take yourself away or judge you. One way to check for their presence is through thoughts in your head. Another way to check for their presence is through noticing if you're holding your breath or using any muscles to try and stay small to your own gaze. When body critics want us to be slimmer or more petite than we are, other parts of us may try to obey these directions, these wishes, by contracting us inwards and shortening our natural selves, our natural height, our natural width. If you notice this happening, ask any such parts if they would be willing to relax and allow you to lengthen and widen, to become your natural shape and size. If they're afraid that this will activate the body critic, to see yourself as you are, let them know you are there. Tell them if you can make contact with the body critic and get to know it better. It too may be able to relax. And then these parts can trust that it is safe for your body to be just as it is. Notice the area at the center of your forehead and a little lower towards your eyes. Sometimes when we overthink things, it can feel a little cloudy there or tense as we attempt to peer through the fog. See if you can encourage any parts of you peering here, trying really hard to see. See if you can encourage them to relax and this area to clear. This may feel like cleaning a dirty window, allowing in the sunlight. This meditation is not an intellectual pursuit. If it starts to feel too complex in your mind, just relax back into your body, drop any agenda you have, and come back to the breath, to the lotion, your senses, and the noticing of whatever arises for you. You may not notice the presence of any critics. If you don't, send an internal thank you inside for allowing you this time connecting with yourself and your body with love. You may not notice any critics because you may be feeling numb to them. If so, see if you can bring your breath a little deeper. Ask any numbing out parts if they would be willing to give you space to be with yourself just as you are, in all your realness, in all your feelings. You may, on the other hand, notice judgments, tension, criticism, or attempts to change your shape and size through breath or muscle holding. If so, see whether you can turn towards the presence of your body critic as you continue to breathe steadily and stroke your body. Check for how open and curious you feel towards your body critic through checking out the texture of your heart. Does your heart feel open or guarded against the critic? Just notice, don't judge or force a change. When you feel ready, ask your body critic this question. What are you afraid would happen if you didn't do this? If you didn't criticize my body in this way? See what comes by way of an answer. It may be words or images. Don't think of an answer. Be open. Let it come from the body critic part itself. Whatever it shares with you, listen with curiosity, with openness. If it reveals to you how it's trying to prevent you getting hurt or humiliated, show the body critic that you see it. You see how hard it's been working at trying to protect you in this way. Send it some appreciation. See if it can receive this from you for all that it has done trying to keep you safe. Stay here a while. Let appreciation flow from you to the critic. Let it know you see how hard it's trying to help. If this feels true. Check your heart again. Notice whether you can allow this appreciation to flow from there to your body critic. Remember that you are not giving permission to the critic to be harsh towards you through showing it your appreciation. You are simply acknowledging that it works hard at its role, trying to keep you safe from harm, in the only way it is known how. Notice to what extent the critic can receive any appreciation that flows to it. Appreciation is a medicine to you and your body critic part. It allows you both to soften, to relax, to not have to work so relentlessly, vigilantly, and hard. It allows your critic to not have to be so harsh. Now say to this part, if I could heal or change the vulnerable part that got hurt back then, so that I'm no longer so vulnerable, would you have to criticize my body in this way? Listen to what it says. It may say yes. It may reveal a part it protects through an image or a memory. It may be a younger part of you. Perhaps she was shamed for her weight or for her appearance. Perhaps she witnessed another person being shamed, bullied or rejected, and was afraid this might happen to her one day. Perhaps this is when our critic took on its role, to motivate her not to have this happen to her, this rejection, this loneliness. Now or ever. Perhaps she witnessed many beautiful princesses, mermaids in fairy stories, and thought, I need to be that way. I need to be that way to be loved. If the critic relaxes and gives you permission to go to the little one, go to her now and comfort her. The critic may not allow any vulnerable parts of you to be revealed. However, you may notice a relaxing in your body as you spend time appreciating your critic for all that it does. Don't push this process or try to force your body critic to relax. Just keep breathing. And if it feels good, keep contact with your body through your hands and eyes. Allow your hands, eyes, and breath to give and receive to your body. We're going to slowly come out of this process now. Take your time doing so. Perhaps stretch your limbs and breathe a little more deeply or quickly now. Perhaps gently rotate your shoulders, your neck, your wrists. Thank your body critic one last time. Whether or not you made contact. Acknowledge the vulnerable part it protects. Whether or not she was revealed to you, or you met her. If you feel you can honour this promise, let these parts of you know you'll check in with them again soon to hear any further thoughts or feelings from them in a quiet moment in the near future. As you come out of the meditation, you may wish to gradually clothe yourself and then find a pen and a journal to jot down any experiences you had. You may also just wish to lie and breathe in place, allowing any new information that arose to settle within. I thank you for joining me in this space, and I wish you well as you go about your day. As always, I am here if you want to share with me any thoughts and feelings you had as you open to learn more about your body critic through this meditation. If you've accessed this meditation through YouTube, you may well have missed the opportunity to prepare for this meditation by reading more in-depth account of the potential roles of our body critic. If that's the case, then click on the link below, which will take you to the blog. And you can read more about what our critics might be up to and more about the positive intentions they have in their roles in our lives. My name's Naomi, and it's my passion and mission to help heal women, including myself, around our relationships with food and our bodies. Farewell for now. I do hope our paths will cross soon.